Matt and Luke's Sci-Fi Sanctuary.
The year is 3013. The galaxy is scintillating in the mellow light. Two galactic pilgrims seek out vistas in the samurai future to bring forth the unity of the cosmic shaman. Opening the door of the pantheon of mystics, the evil sorcerer wizard powers the engine of science, seeking to forever alter the sacred balance, traveling on effervescent balls of summer fire.
This week, Star Trek Picard, episodes 5 and 6, Stardust City Rag, and the Impossible Box.
In the year 2020, Star Trek is back, baby.
Yep, they're back with Star Trek Picard.
Good job, Matt.
I'm just stumbling over my own words. Okay, this is Matt.
This is Luke.
And you are in our
Sci-Fi Sanctuary,
where we will discuss episodes 5 and 6 of Picard.
Do you need the names?
The second one, 6 is the Impossible Box, and 5 is something Rag, something City Rag.
I never even pick up the names.
Stardust
of the
City Rag.
Let's see.
Stardust City Rag. I'll keep saying it until you tell me if I'm right or wrong. Stardust City Rag.
Oh my god. It's giving me the names of every episode except 5 and 6, which is just saying 5 and 6.
Okay, anyway.
Google!
I just.
If you're gonna rule the world, at least be competent.
I just set it over the theme music, so people already know what it's called.
Resistance is revenge. Wait, no, that might just be a headline.
That's different.
That's just a headline.
Stardust City.
Stardust City Rag, yeah, you're right.
Right, memory
Well
in
done.
place. Okay, so, I to see you.
To see you, I
to see you. I'm taking ice to see you, but making it about an I now.
Okay. Are you familiar with British TV hosting legend Bruce Forsyth?
No.
His catchphrase was always, nice to see you, nice.
Woo!
So I forgot that was probably not a reference an American would be making.
No, I was just thinking about our I scene.
Rest in peace. Both Bruce Forsyth and this Borg guy.
Yeah. That was a character in Voyager.
I didn't know, but I heard that after the fact.
I heard that after the fact.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, they know each other, whatever. My soft spot in Trek is Voyager. I don't know so much about Voyager.
Oh, no. Blind spot. Soft spot is the one you like.
Oh, you're right. I meant to say blind spot, didn't
I was real confused for a second. It's like, wait, Matt said he hasn't even seen Voyager.
My soft spot's the rest of Trek.
Yeah.
I have seen a lot of Voyager, to be honest, but I
saw it back when it was on TV, but I've never gotten there in rewatching.
I think I had to have the DVD set of season 5 because it has the chaotic space episode,
Right.
which is usually considered to be one of the worst episodes of Trek ever. But
I haven't watched it, but really want to. The wrestling episode with The Rock.
Oh, in Voyager?
Yeah.
In Voyager?
Yeah.
Crap.
They encounter like a combat sports planet, and one of the characters is played by The Rock.
Wow, I had to ask you twice.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, it was around the time I guess Generations came out. Entertainment Weekly magazine put out this thing where they ranked all of the original series episodes and the Next Generation ones and whatever Deep Space Nine had come out by that point, which I guess would be the first 2 seasons.
Right.
Ranked them all in one pool, and then they had one thing for the movie, and they had an article where like each movie had like the certain cringe moment.
Right.
So the first one would have been the transporter accident. The second one was the ear slugs.
Yeah.
The third one, the Genesis slugs. The fourth one, whale.
Cringe is in something unpleasant happening.
Yeah. The fourth one was, whales getting murdered. The fifth one was them singing at the campfire and so on.
Right. So yeah, the sing at the campfire is the kind of cringe I was expecting you to
But
bring
they
up.
did list that for 5. But
Right.
yeah, otherwise that was kind of a joke.
5, it's all cringe.
Yeah. But
my brain is so ruined by the internet that I can't think of cringe in terms of something horrible. It's always just embarrassing and lame is what makes you cringe.
triggering you.
This is a pretty triggering scene.
Yeah, I think that's in the gory, violent, nasty cringiness sense of the word. I think that's the farthest Trek's ever gone.
Kinda. Discovery had quite a bit of this.
Yeah.
But there was the most that Picard has felt Discovery was episode 5.
Yes. It was
Lots of action, gratuitous gore.
It was kind of weird episode. It's like a heist, and then we got Patrick Stewart for the first time doing a fake French accent as Jean-Luc. That was hysterical. I love that. That's honestly the thing I remember the most from the show, other than the eye scene.
Yeah. This felt very much to me like a Doctor Who episode.
Yeah?
Like that alien that can smell fear or whatever was such a Doctor Who alien.
Yeah.
Like it was a bit crap.
Yeah.
And played by a guy from The Good Place, which I know you haven't seen. But viewers at home, it's the guy who wears the boots that Chidi pretends he likes.
And then also distracting for me was, man, I can't remember his name. All I can come up with is the Vajazzler.
The Vajazzler?
The main villain, the one that was taking board parts out of people.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
It was a she?
Yeah. And
yeah,
then she's...
I thought you said him.
No, oh, okay. She.
You might even not have.
Okay. Anyway, she looked distractingly like Troy in the 80s.
Huh. She looked like I was supposed to recognize her, but I couldn't.
Because she looked kind of like Troy in the 80s.
Mm-hmm. She looked a bit like the Merovingian's wife from Matrix Reloaded.
That too, yes.
I don't think it was her.
Yeah. Oh, it clearly was not Marina Sirtis.
No, although I still assume we're seeing her eventually, right?
I think next week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, that's episode 6, of course, but he's
Yeah.
transporting himself to who knows where, and then you get a clip of Riker, so I'm guessing that's probably where he's going to end up. That's how we get to him. Definitely, it is a different Trek, though, because Discovery is trying to get out of the normal Trek box, but it was still like, let's get out of the box, but by staying in the box.
Yeah, it's handled differently, but it's still a show about a Starfleet ship.
Yeah.
With the name of the ship in the title. Like,
Yeah.
Still very Star Trek.
I guess the thing in Discovery is we just haven't really had like a consistent captain.
Yeah.
We got a real good one second season. It's a consistent one, of course.
Yeah.
Whereas here, none of that matters. We barely see any Starfleet emblems. Do we see any Starfleet emblems in these episodes? Oh yeah, it's the lieutenant, and they make the call on the 6th, but
Yeah, that's true.
there's very few
Maybe
images.
in 5 we don't. Oh wait, no, the guy she rescues at the start is in
Right,
Starfleet
that's what I
uniform.
was saying at the beginning, yeah.
Yeah. So they both have one. But yeah, not really.
But yeah, this is a 5 is also the 7 of 9 episode. I know who she is. I've seen some Voyager with her. I don't know her character that well, and I don't know if this works with the character or not.
I don't know her much better than you. It seemed to. Like, I know she was a bit of an action chick.
Yeah.
She's ex-Borg, so it makes sense she'd be doing this kind of...
Yeah, when Voyager, because Voyager just comes back and series ends, right?
Yeah.
After that, we just get like a phone call with Janeway and Nemesis, I think. So
Right.
It makes sense that she would not be accepted by Starfleet. I mean, Picard himself in Episode 6 basically gives the Kirk Klingon speech from the movie Star Trek 6.
Yes.
You know, they're animals, they can't be, all that sort of stuff.
Although he comes around a lot quicker than Kirk did.
That's true.
Although, yeah, his thing is he's scared of the Borg, which is correct. But, yeah, he learns not to hate the individuals like their victims. It's kind of weird that... I guess this is the first time we've seen Picard and 7 and 9 share any screen time.
Well, they seem to acknowowledge they know each other, but don't
Yeah, because
like,
they're both ex-Borgs, right?
Yeah,
So
and they're both, big Starfleet.
I'd kind of like to see them get into it a bit
celebs.
more.
Right. I kept wanting to say, we should wait a little bit to get to the Borg because that's the 6th episode. But
Which is 7 of 9 episode, right?
Exactly.
So it's Borg.
Exactly. We are already throwing the Borg in a bit. How about the heist? So we have Picard and his crew of rascals going off to Bruce Maddox using 7 of 9's bait. I thought
they can just beam out though. What a lame heist.
Well, there's probably some kind of, they don't know exactly where he is. They don't have
But they had a gizmo that they had to do it, right?
Yeah, they can't
but I just mean it's still like a heist where you can just transport is not that thrilling to me.
But we got Rios as a pimp suit. That was cool.
Oh yeah. Like I said, it was fun in a very Doctor Who way.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
It's always it's kind of a skippable episode in a 10-episode series.
Yeah,
right?
it's the only episode which has felt like it's from an episodic show.
Yeah, and I think
Like, it does move the plot a bit, right? Because you get character stuff with Raffi. This is where they find Maddox, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I think it's last time we were talking, like, are they even going to try and do episodic, which they did a little bit here.
Yeah.
But it was more like, it's like especially Next Gen had all those like genre episodes, like here's Star Trek in a casino, here's Star Trek with
Mostly
a fistful of
holodeck
data.
episodes, right?
Mostly a few that weren't. The one casino is actually the Royale, where they beam down. The planet itself is like the holodeck. I thought that was kind of cool.
But like TOS, it wouldn't be holodeck. It would be, oh, here's a planet which has coincidentally developed a Nazi party. They had a book on the mafia and they learned the mafia.
Oh yeah, the Mafia one's funny because in that one they explain it as, oh well, they just had this one book about like a crime pot boiler from the 30s. The Nazi one actually was like the sociologist went there and thought, oh, this is chaotic, so he introduced that system. Like, there was a connection.
I remember that being involved independently.
No, that's why he's all like drugged out and is giving speeches, because he realized it was a mistake, but he's already their figurehead. So the controllers. That's a much older episode than Stardust City Rag.
Yes. I think also what makes it feel weirdly episodic is the fact that it's Jerry Ryan does just seem to have done a 1-episode cameo role, right?
Yeah.
So up until now, it's been a consistent cast across all 4 episodes, and then it's that same cast in episode 6. But in episode 5, we have 7 of 9 shows up. We have all the people on Free Cloud, and they're all just there for that 1 episode.
Well, Data has his drop in and drop out in the first
That's true.
episode.
But he's being discussed throughout.
That's true.
He's the impetus behind this quest.
Right.
Does that make sense?
But as far as the actor,
technically, Dodge was only in the first episode.
Oh yeah. But the point being, the actor who plays Data was in for that 1 episode.
Yeah. But even in that episode, it was pretty much a cameo role, right?
Yes, exactly.
For 7 of 9, this was a 7 of 9 episode.
Yeah, in Picard, which is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone assumed that she was just going to be part of his crew for this whole series.
Yeah, from the
Like
trailer.
when she turned up at the end of 4, I guess, I was like, oh, okay, so now she's going to be in it.
Yeah.
She was just in it for that one.
I guess that's it. So I guess 5 sort of were one, it makes or breaks on how much you're into 7 and 9 and if they screwed up her character or not, which again, I don't really know. She's pretty hardcore here, but again, she's the action chick.
Have you heard people saying that they did?
Not so much.
I'm just wondering why you keep bringing that up.
I have heard some rumblings of this being the first episode of Picard that a lot of people really didn't like.
I've heard people making fun of, but again, it's meant to be fun and stupid, I think.
Yeah.
I was happy to go, like, that's something Trek has always done, right? Some goofy stuff. I was happy to go along for the ride.
And an elf boy, Elnor,
yeah.
Okay, I shouldn't call him. I was going to kind of just keep calling him Elf Boy. I was like, I probably need to put his right name to him. He's like the comic relief now, which is weird.
Yeah, he's just very naive.
Because we thought they were going to go Rogue One. He looks sort of like, one of those Force adepts. But
No, he's just good at using a sword.
quite good at the sword work, though.
Yeah.
The other elephant in the room for 5 is Dr. Agnes.
Yeah, you predicted she was going to be that guy.
No, I predicted she was going to be an android.
Okay.
Which I'm still holding out for, because what if Maddox created this other android that is...
Oh, what if Maddox isn't working alone?
Or that.
So she's part of the conspiracy trying to shut him up.
Yeah, that could be it. But the point is, when I said it in the first episode, it sounded completely nuts. Now I'm wondering if I might have been right on that, but...
Yeah.
If not, there's definitely some weird wrinkles there, so...
But also, if the actress has signed up for 2 seasons, then the twin android can be good, and then she gets to come back.
There we go. Exactly. But we don't know that yet. But
No.
I don't feel like it's quite as much a wild conjecture as it was the first time around.
Well, and also, I was saying before that, I think she's just here to be Picard's Tilly, right?
Yeah.
And now I feel like that was deliberate to throw you off the scent that she was going to be bad.
Because she's on a murder.
Oh, she's just the lovable...
Yeah.
But she isn't, like, a monster.
No,
She
in
obviously
6
has reasons, and she, like, you visibly hated doing that.
Yeah.
So
and
they're at least doing something a bit interesting with
And
it.
in episode 6, she's definitely having a bit of the repercussions rolling through her mind. But that was pretty... Again, I don't feel quite as bad for not paying so much attention to the Maddox strain, because they quashed that one pretty quick.
Yeah. I guess it's not like he's a famous enough character that he was going to be the overall goal of the series, right? But I thought he'd hang around a bit longer than turning up and dying in the same episode.
But Hugh's certainly sticking around a little more than expected.
Yeah,
not more than expected, just I guess from the other people showing up in the show, he's the one that's been popping up the most.
Yeah, he seems to have Although, again, we might be done with Hugh now, who knows?
But he's with Elnor, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I guess
don't think we're
Elnor's
done with
coming
Elnor.
back, right.
And and that actor is probably, not in like it's like he probably doesn't have anything else going on next month, or he could push it back if he does.
Yeah, I don't think he's got anything bigger than this.
Yeah. But, yeah, obviously there's, strains afoot underneath the feet.
So we get into episode 6?
Yeah, sure.
So I was pleasantly surprised by episode 6 because this show has felt a lot like a very network television kind of show. It's dragging plots out, and I thought we were going to have the business between Soji and Narek last all the way up to the finale, right? Like, oh, we know he's a baddie, but she doesn't know. Does he love her? Does he not? Blah, blah,
Should be
blah,
pretty clear
blah,
now.
blah. For 10 episodes, right? So I was actually really glad that, no, we can just wrap that up and continue the plot.
Yeah, I felt this was the most TNG feeling episode so far.
Okay, go hit me with it.
It tended to take on the morals issues that we would get in TNG episodes.
Right.
And Picard the diplomat more. He's definitely showing his diplomatic stripes here. That's how you get to the artifact.
Yeah.
He has to use people a little bit to do it, but he doesn't have a crew that is, on an oath to serve him. But the banter in the bridge, though, while it's not a Starfleet crew, it had sort of the, conference room idea. Picard makes a final decision thing. He's more proactive now.
Yes.
Probably because there is no.
Well, he's got his mission now. He knows what he's doing, where to go.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to do really physical action here. He's doing Picard action, I guess. But he's now the driving force. Episode 5, he has a goal he wants to do, but he's kind of letting everyone else.
Well, also, episode 5, Picard pushes, some Starfleet morally stuff, and 7 of 9 doesn't listen.
Yeah.
So she makes him think she has, but she goes back and kills that shit.
Yeah, that was a nice shot, though.
Yeah.
Just going through the casino, was just wailing away on everyone.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by that. I can't decide if I like it or not.
Well, I don't know if I like 7 or 9 or not.
Right.
In a way that I just don't know about 7 of 9.
Right. But
Jerry
also,
Ryan's
I like
fine.
that it would also have been incredibly cheesy if Picard had given one little speech and she changed her ways entirely. So
Yeah.
and I think I would have hated. I would have hated it more that way.
The interaction between him and Hugh was the first kind of interaction that vibe was something we got from TNG since Hugh was in there.
Yeah.
Because Data is it's all dream logic and weird, right?
And pretty much everyone else we've seen is this is our first time seeing Picard.
Yeah, we haven't seen anyone else.
There was the Doctor from the Stargazer
and the Admiral, but they didn't have a nice conversation. Is she actually from? She's in. I think at least the character's in a TNG or two. I think she's a captain at that point, but yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
The character did show up somewhere in TNG. Probably the same actor as well, but I didn't actually check that.
But it's also just nice to see Picard smile and have some warmth with someone.
Yeah.
When you have a nice hug.
So maybe that's why I'm guessing because we have that blind long distance teleport. So
right.
I had kind of have it on the mind that's to Rikerland.
Well, apparently they could freaking transwarp beam as far back as the original Enterprise, according to the Kelvin film.
I was about to say, that's only in the Kelvinverse, man. This is special.
Oh, but in the Kelvinverse, Spock brought it from the original universe.
No, he brought the science that let other minds in the Kelvinverse to Scotty to develop.
But it was Scotty's thing.
Right, but it's a different Scott because we see when the Kelvin exploded, that impacted him. Okay, I'm stopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, this long distance transport is still a plot mechanism, but it seems a lot.
They said, the Borg got it from so and so. So I'm assuming it's from an old episode.
I don't know. They got from Q.
There are some weird freaking.
They got that from Q.
Like in City on the Edge of Tomorrow, they beam all the way back to Earth.
Through the Guardian.
Yeah, but this is like a stolen old gate thing.
Yeah.
So it kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm
happy for the Borg to have shit like that.
I'm much more willing to accept it in this situation than, alternate universe Scotty just suddenly figures it out.
Yes. Right, and also this is like a rare thing. They don't know how it works. They can use it once. Whereas transport beaming is like, okay, I guess now we don't need spaceships.
Let's talk a little bit about Raffi's scam in here. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it kind of...
Take a giant hit of the snake dope.
Yep.
Talk total shit, have it work, ruin your friendship, and then go bang Rios, I guess.
Yeah, like, was that a sign that she is still pretty loyal to Picard then? Because she pretty much fucked her life up for him there.
Yeah, she's loyal to yeah, and she fucked her life up. Well, she probably did a lot of that on her own, but it's like, you know, the people that supported Picard in the past were always Starfleet officers of impeccable morals, where his main support now barely likes him and has made a train wreck of her own life.
Right, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have impeccable morals.
Right.
Because it's the people, as far as I can tell so far, it's the people who supported him in trying to save the Romulans, right?
Yeah.
And that's no longer the mainstream opinion. So they are people of impeccable morals.
Yeah. I mean, if you tried to save a planet and it didn't work because of bullshit politics,
you'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah. A few hits of the freaky tobacco would be in line.
I want to live on her whiskey and vape farm in the desert.
But yeah, Picard's morals I don't think are particularly tarnished in this show, which I think is good because Starfleet certainly are. His crew is definitely ambiguous, but that is, Picard is the anchor here, which maybe is why they just like give the show name Picard. You know,
I guess like the only issue with Picard is that he needs to check his privilege a little bit.
Yes,
but the show is making him do that. So.
But he always kind of knew that in Next Gen.
Yeah.
I mean, because he was, we mentioned before, I think, we get like super arrogant Picard in the first season and starts chilling out by the end. And he's pretty chilled out here, but might still make a few assumptions due to his privileges.
Right. And just the fact that he's used to having a lot more power than he does now. Yeah,
he's one, when he says jump, people jump. I don't know, is 6 the best one so far? I think it might be.
Yeah, maybe it moves things forward and stuff.
That PTSD reaction was notable, I think.
That was a really nice moment. Like, when he's just like, oh no, they're just stopping you from falling. When Hugh's just like, they're just trying to stop you falling.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh. And it's like, and yeah, it was just, that was really well done.
Because you're in with him, you're like, wow, the Borger coming right on him,
Yeah.
Coming right on
and that shot where he's looking at the hologram of him as Locutus.
Oh, yeah.
And the camera go, that was very well done.
And then they did that again.
I mean, it's pretty cheesy, but...
They did that again a little later with, was it the Doctor? There's another similar shot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they did it earlier with the Doctor when she's watching her and Maddox.
No, but they did another superimposed face, I think, with her later in the episode.
No, they did it with Sodi and her mum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I just noticed the parallel.
Yeah, I do like 6. The first 4 felt a lot like setting up. 5 was good, but felt like a weird...
Wacky time.
Yeah, separate, like, kind of standalone thing. And this is like, no, the plot is moving now.
Yeah.
So I guess for the last 4, we're into our final act, right? Shit will happen.
Yeah, well, things happened here for the most part.
Yeah.
How about the namesake of the episode, the Impossible Box, where Soji is, activated?
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't know.
I thought punching through the floor was pretty hip.
Yeah, that was cool. No, but the stuff where like, oh, here's some Romulan freaking hypnosis technique and here's a freaking Romulan Rubik's Cube. But I mean, I don't have any problems with it. I don't think it was as cool as the show thought it was.
Yeah, but the mom, that's not a Romulan thing, is it?
No. It's just part of her, like Maddox trying to fake her being alive, I think.
Yeah.
But it's some full-on like... what's the thing you always like to bring up? The brainwashing thing.
MK Ultra.
It's very MK Ultra,
it's
right?
It's very MK Ultra, yes.
She's got like a friggin' activation code mum that puts her to sleep every night.
Yeah, that was very MK Ultra. So I guess we were talking about the Matrix, you have to die to actually get the knowledge. I mean, The writing was on the wall. She'd already figured out the phone call thing. She'd figured out all of her stuff was 37 months old.
Yeah.
Hey, 37, you want to put any thinking about that number? 3 plus 7 is 10. That's how many episodes we have.
Wait, what is 37 months? So that's like just over a year and a half.
No, that's 3 years and a month.
Oh, yeah, 3 years and a month. Yeah.
I'm just trying to...
What in the show happened 3 years ago?
Nothing, I think.
I don't think they've set anything up.
Okay.
No, I can't think of anything.
I'm just spitballing some numbers and seeing if they land anywhere because I didn't have a.
Well, you want to make
idea.
a bold prediction on a podcast like this, right? So you can feel smug if it comes true.
Yeah. Well, also we always got 47 as the joke on TNG, where the number 47 just always shows up. So then we got 37. So it just made me, wonder if there's a little thing. Everything's 37, man.
Maybe they just very deliberately didn't want to do 47.
Yeah, so I took off 10. It is nice that we got Narek now as the proper, I guess, villain. Although he'll probably do something to try and
I've got a feeling they're going to do a lame thing where he actually does love her and he turns against his sister and she kills him and everybody cries, blah, blah, blah.
I'm sure something along those lines will happen. Obviously, he had some reservations, but he is a Romulan. You can do cold-blood stuff when you're a Romulan.
He's also like Romulan secret police, robot killing task force guy.
Yeah, I only recently learned how to remember to say Tal Shiar, so I'm not going to get deep.
Tal Shiar's the regular secret police, right?
Yes.
What's the super secret one?
I was just making my point, I'm not.
Yeah, you're not ready for remember
commit that one to memory. Sorry. What was the other? Oh, what was in the Romulan's ears, man? I'm buzzing.
Okay, yeah, I can feel it through the.
Yeah, the Romulan ears, when Narek's in bed with Soji. At first, I'm like, does he have some kind of weird wart? And then his sister had it too, and I don't remember ever seeing things in Romulan ears before.
Oh, I didn't spot that.
Yeah, it looked almost like some weird kind of moldy growth. It was kind of black.
I guess they've just done the ears weird.
Like the entire scene where it's in one ear, it's not in the other. The entire scene where he's in bed with Soji, it bothered me. And then I noticed his sister has it too. And maybe the Romulans have always had it. I just never noticed. I don't know. But you saw it, now you can't unsee it.
Yeah, to me it looks like he's wearing some sort of communicator or something. If that's a growth in his ear, he definitely needs medical attention. It's huge. It's like a bone coming out of his ear.
It looks kind of organic-y, though. I mean,
it's a little spiky black thing.
Yeah, I know you're probably right. It's a communicator. It's in his sister's ear, but it just looked weird. And like I said, you said, I said. You said
it's some kind of growth. I said communicator. You said, yeah, but that's like going to bed with someone wearing a wire.
Right. No, I started off, I was like, well, I shouldn't report what you said because you're here, and then I just confused myself, and then you reported what I said.
I had to report what you said and what I said.
Which is what I was originally going to do, so
yep.
That was interesting. Anyway, the show seems to be, it's worth following.
Yeah, I mostly heard good things, and then one or two people hate it.
Oh, episode 6?
No, just the show.
Oh, the show, okay.
Yeah.
No, it's beforehand, it was like, I don't think anyone really thought we were going to get action Picard, but we are getting some nice brainy Picard. There's some smart stuff going on here.
Yep. My one fear, and I'm fairly sure we won't get this. I hope that this season concludes.
I'm pretty sure it will.
Because it was originally written as a one-season thing, right?
And the showrunner is not on for the second season.
So I hope we have a proper finale, and then I'd be happy for season 2 to just be a whole new adventure.
Yeah, same here. I imagine it will because...
I'm sure they will leave some stuff open-ended.
I mean, we got a novelist, I'm
Yeah.
going to do this one season, and then he left, so...
Right.
I mean, that's all they get Patrick Stewart on for in the first place anyway. Commit to 10. I guess he liked it, so he's committed to a bit more.
Yep. I've heard people saying that Stewart seems like he's not giving it his all, but I feel like he's doing a good job.
I do too. He's understated, but he's 79.
Right, yeah. And playing 109 or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's 94, but still, that's he wouldn't be so peppy.
Yeah,
but his mind's there, well, unless it's not in a few episodes.
And when he does give some emotion and some speech, he's really good at it. So I think the performances are fine. I still find the Romulan sister thing fucking boring.
They
whatever.
Didn't give it too much screen time.
No, they never have, right?
Yeah, it's just kind of there. But we always had the Klingon sisters, what were their names?
Yeah.
They were always kind of lame.
I'm kind of glad I'm watching this weekly, episodically. I think the slow pace might be a bit much if I watched it marathon style.
Yeah. I think episodic's really the way to do a TV show anyway. When they just throw the whole thing out,
yeah,
you can't sit down and discuss an episode as we are now.
Right.
So it's kind of nice to do it that way.
Yeah.
And we'll do it a little more for the next session. So
until then, engage. Doesn't make sense. Say that at the start, not the end.
Doctor Who and the Daleks.